Hey, thanks for slithering in. I am Symtherin. Welcome back to my channel and welcome in if you are new. Today is another build video, part of my starter home series on the channel where we're going from world to world building starter homes with just base game plus the pack that the world comes with. So in this case, we are in Oasis Springs. We literally did Willow Creek a little while ago, so I'll make sure that is linked either in the description below or on a card here. But regardless, the playlist is always down below, so if you want to check it out, and then if you want to let me know in any video what build you would like to see next and in which world, definitely let me know because I want to do some more. I have been really enjoying these starter home builds and I feel like I might be getting the hang of it, guys, okay? Because I think this one might be one of my best ones yet. I really enjoyed it, and I might have to give credit to the recent update we got in the game with new base game items and swatches. So that really helps because we have these new columns, we have these new doors and these windows, and they're so gorgeous. And then of course I'm obsessed with the new cabinets and counters that we got with base game, and this was all to celebrate the Sims 25th anniversary, which is still going strong. So it's been so much fun. It's been a wild ride and I still can't believe it's been 25 years, and I can't believe that this game has been part of my life for like almost all of my life actually, which is kind of insane to think about. But let me know how long Sims has been part of your life. Did you discover it later on in the Sims like franchise, and what was your first Sims game? Apparently I left the floor planning in my video. I don't typically do that because I'm not very confident in my floor planning abilities. Floor plans don't come to me very easily and very rarely the first time I do it. You may notice I have the tile counter up on the screen, and that is because I was keeping track of how many tiles I was using. That was kind of a weird way to say that sentence because I feel like that was kind of obvious. But I'm using the tiny living trait, and don't worry, you don't need tiny living to download this build from the gallery because I removed that trait. It do end up making it just a regular residential home, and I wanted to kind of use that a little bit to my advantage to keep this build a little smaller. I think my issue sometimes with starter homes is I tend to get a little too excited with the space that I have, and I make the builds too big to the point where the interior just kind of looks empty because I can't fill up the space because I ran out of simoleons. So my goal was to keep it tiny and then go from there, and it worked. So I can't wait to get onto the interior with you guys, but first we're going to do some landscaping, and we utilize debug so much. And you know what? Typically I save landscaping for last in these starter homes, so I don't know why I did anything different in this one. Like, that's so weird. I think I was just really inspired and excited with this one because when I got the color scheme out here and like the blues and that pretty orange like brown tone, I was like, I like this build and I need to get the exterior completed for myself to be happy. So we're getting like some stone fencing around, and I think we get like a little wooden plank or something to kind of frame some flower boxes or algae boxes because they're not really flowers, they're more like cacti plants. And I had the idea to put like the stepping stones over here to kind of frame the house a little bit and give that side of the house a little more interest. And then these flower beds make an appearance as well, which I thought was really fun. There's one on this side of it and there is one on the back end too. So it was fun, and I just add a couple of like little more like cactus plants. I don't know what to call them. They look like watermelon to me. And I know they're not watermelon, but that's what it looks like to me. But maybe that's just cuz I'm hungry and I want watermelon. But these are like the little wooden pieces I was talking about to frame that little gravelly part to kind of add some interest there, and I thought it looked nice. And back here we're adding some more landscaping to kind of frame the house a little bit. The stepping stones also make an appearance in the backyard. I actually really like how the backyard came out. Honestly, a lot of my starter homes don't have backyards, so I'm really proud of this one. I'm gonna keep tooting my own horn. And you know what? I think that's okay because sometimes you need to toot your own horn. Okay? So that's my task for you guys today. Find something to toot your horn about and let me know in the comments down below. It could be anything. It could be that you drink water today because that's amazing because I'm really bad at drinking water. Like, seriously, I need to drink more water. Actually, I'm going to pause and hydrate, and I hope you guys do too, because I hope you have a beverage with you. Yep, I really needed that. This is actually my second voiceover of the night. I'm doing a little bit of like a pre-recording. It's not too much. It's like 3 videos that I'm doing a voiceover for tonight, and that's because I have a work trip coming up where I'm going to be gone for a few days, and every time that happens, I tend to fall behind, but I'm very excited that I'm a little bit ahead. I'm not like crazy ahead, but I'm really happy where we're at right now as far as like videos scheduled. So I hope you guys are excited. This is our first starter home of those 3 videos. So hopefully you stick around for the next starter home because that one's a doozy. We'll say it's pretty original. I really don't know if that hint is like even accurate. Maybe it is, but you guys will have to tell me when you see that video later this week. Here, we're working on the backyard. The landscaping continues to be pretty simple, which I think fits pretty well for a home in Oasis Springs. I mean, it's a desert, right? And I have family who live in desert states, and their landscaping is pretty simple too. So I guess it makes sense. At least from my experience. I could be wrong. There could be other places that I haven't seen. I haven't seen all houses in all the desert states either, so I can't claim to be an expert. Here are some more of those watermelon plants. That's what I'm going to call them, watermelon cacti. If anyone knows the word for them, please let me know. But I really do love this backyard. I think I mentioned that already. And it's got a like little dining table out here. It has a grill. We get a couple of these planters, and this is where I put like the stepping stones. Fun fact, I'm actually doing some gameplay in this build because I'm working through that new like nostalgia event gameplay thing to unlock the items there. And I'm pretty much caught up at the point of me recording this voiceover, but I think the last week is going to release before this video comes out, so technically I guess I'm not caught up anymore. I mean, I've been enjoying it. If you guys are playing through that too, let me know how you like it. I really just wanted the items, and especially like the tile. Like there's a new floor linoleum or floor tile that looks really good that I cannot wait to use in future builds, so stay tuned. Here we are now going to try and figure out this kitchen, and I did think about using like these blue counters and cabinets, but I don't know, it wasn't really doing it for me. I'll be honest. Like, I'm really jealous of those simmers who can make this work, like the very bright and colorful cabinets and counters and things like that, because I'm just naturally gravitated to the wood swatches for these things. I don't know if it's just the way I was brought up or the kitchens I've seen in real life. Maybe I don't know. I might have to get like creative and start getting out of that comfort zone. Maybe I'll do some practicing with some room builds or something and see what happens. But the layout definitely changes a little bit because I have the kitchen up against this back wall first, but I end up changing it. But I like to keep a lot of these things in so that you guys can see the full process a little bit and know that not everything gets perfectly planned out right away. It's a lot of trial and error. Like, see, I even had to be like, I have to get away from this room. Like, I can't do this room anymore. I need to go and do something else. So I did the bathroom, but apparently I cut. I don't know why, that was weird. But I do end up making that bathroom bigger because I end up being able to fit a sink there. You guys are going to see it because that is going to be a big changing factor for how I'm going to lay out this living room. But wow, you can still see I am really struggling with this one, but we're going to figure it out really soon. I tried to use like a dining room table as like maybe a room divider. I tried to use this like larger sofa, which I quickly learned maybe I just need a smaller sofa because this isn't gonna work. And then the kitchen I think just ends up on the other wall, which honestly was the best idea I had for this build because then I like the flow a little more. And I really do like this platform kind of step up here into the bedroom because I don't close off the bedroom. There's no door. So it's just like a gap in the wall. And I wanted it to look a little different. So playing around with platforms is very useful when you're trying to do something like that. Let's chat about the bedroom a little bit. I think I do keep this bed swatch. I've never used this one before. And maybe it's because of the blue in the windows, or maybe it's like the deserty landscape. But I felt like it really worked in here. And right now I have 2 end tables with lamps on them. I end up getting rid of one of them in order to put a bookcase in this build because I was like, oh, I need something for skill building here. And I do have like the garden pots outside, but we needed something else inside, I think. And honestly, you probably always need a bookcase in your builds. I think it's a good resource. You can read books to level up skills, or it's a good source of fun as well. So I know I like reading. I think reading is fun. Are you guys reading anything right now? I'm actually getting ready to start Onyx Storm, which is the 3rd book in like the 4th Wing Empyrean series. I waited this long because I had to reread 4th Wing and Iron Flame. And I'm kind of delaying starting this one because I don't know, I'm scared. I'm really scared. I really love the characters and I just don't want anything to happen to them. But I'm gonna do it. I promise. And maybe I'll report back if any of you are interested in that. But we are jumping around a lot. We're finally back working on this outside back porch patio thing. And this is where we get a table because there was absolutely no room to fit a table inside. And I tried to get like a smaller fence, but I really do like this one from base game, obviously, because this is a base game only build. Oh my god. Symtherin, get it together. And you still have one more voiceover to do? Oh boy. If my next one is rambly, I'm sorry. Anyway, here are the flat garden path stones to kind of make this look a little interesting, I guess. And some more palm trees. I love the greenery out here. It's very nice. And I do have to mention, I am obsessed with like the open archways and the windows. When I saw that in some of like the build refreshes, I was like, I have to do these in my builds from now out. Like, I can't not use it. So it's been really fun kind of stealing that trick from EA. So thank you, EA. I really appreciate it. Anyway, yes, I finally figured out how I'm going to fix this living and kitchen space, and this is it. And now I'm going to change the shape of the bathroom to make this make sense, okay? And I'm happy. That's all I had to do. Like, was that so hard? That just goes to show that, like I said, a lot of trial and error sometimes goes into building. And I know when I first really tried to work on this YouTube channel, I was very like, oh my god, I can't build fast enough. I can't like confidently do things right away and make it look good, but it doesn't happen right away. Not for anyone. It really doesn't. It takes a lot of thinking, a lot of trying. You do come up with like your own tricks and things that you do like a robe on the back door of a bathroom. That's like a signature, I think, of a lot of simmers. I tend to do it a lot. And then plants in corners and like certain things on your kitchen counters that you like the look of. So those are the things that make your builds like come together a little quicker. But you know, sometimes you gotta experiment and find those things first. So if anyone gets discouraged, because I know I see a lot of comments, not just on my channel, but on others. They're like, oh, I wish I can build as creatively as this and stuff. And honestly, you can. You can do it. Like, I believe in you. So anyway, I didn't know this was going to be turning into a TED Talk over here, but thanks for listening. And while I have your attention, or if you're still here, which you are the true MVP for sticking around for this video so far, I do want to share that I may or may not have a poll up on my YouTube post, and if I don't, it'll be coming very soon. Last week I asked for help trying to figure out what channel membership badges could look like if and when I actually officially get that together. So I might be putting another poll up to kind of finalize that idea, because I have a couple of other ideas and I just need your help because I'm so indecisive. I'm so bad at making decisions. I have been my whole life. Like, it's a serious problem. Like, I don't even want to choose what's for dinner. I fight with my boyfriend all the time to make him choose and beg him to choose. But the build is finished. We are actually going to go and play test it and show you in live mode. Here we are in live mode for this little tiny starter home in Oasis Springs. I really love how it looks in live mode so far, and the Sims are walking around and we're interacting with it. It's super cute, and let's go and check out the interior. How cute are these two reading together? That's adorable. We're overheating, and of course I don't have seasons because technically this is a base game only build, but we're gonna change him into his hot weather outfit so that we don't die here. I want to test out this kitchen. I think it should be pretty functional. Let's make some grilled cheese. Let's do a family size because we can give some to Johnny. But when you first walk in here, where are you going? No, resume grilled cheese. There we go. He didn't want to do it. Okay, when you first walk into this build, oh my god. When we first walk in, we have our little entryway. You can take off your shoes and coat and things, and of course the kitchen is right here because tiny home, you know. But it looks like we're pretty functional over here, which is good to see. I didn't test chopping anything here, but this should be okay. I think so, since he's gonna put it here, and we'll just like call the meal, I guess. The routing's a little weird. He kind of walked through this end table, but I can live with that. The living room's pretty simple. We have just the two-seater couch and a little TV, but I'm so glad we were able to actually get some plants and decorations in this one. Love it so much. Our bathroom is over here. You can access it from going through the bedroom. It's pretty simple. We've got the toilet, sink, and shower. It should be fully functional as well. Yep, see, he's all good to go. Perfect. I think my favorite space is this bedroom. I just love all of the natural lighting that comes in here, and we fit a lot of things in here, like a bookshelf. We have a double bed, this end table, this lamp, and a dresser over here. We also have these windows and kind of open archway looking out into this gorgeous scenery, and of course we left the mess out here, but fix that later. And out here we just have some planters, a grill, your garbage can is here, and you're all set, because I don't think I put an actual garbage can in the kitchen here, so you should be able to just do this or wash the dishes. It should be pretty easy. We'll even test that real quick. I don't know why he didn't take this, probably because there's something there, so we'll put that away. I mean, I'll put it away for him. I don't know what I'm talking about. You don't even have to do that, dude. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Starter Home series here on the channel. Completely base game. And if you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what world you would like to see a starter home in next, and I will talk to you all in the next one. Bye!